All right, the San Jose State softball season is here, and we're now talking with the first season head coach, Tammy Lohman. Coach, it's good to see you. You're probably very excited that the softball season is here.
I'm absolutely excited. I know myself, our staff, our players, we're all excited to get back on the field. You know, we've all haven't been, playing any games since last March. So if you think about it, that, last March when we got the season ended, we thought it was going to be a 3 weeks to a month break. And here we are a year later, and but we're excited to be back on the field. So we're extremely excited.
Yeah, and it's it's not the normal lead up to the season, and for you in your first year, you're still trying to learn things about your team, about your players, I would imagine. So how has it gone for you from both the perspective of needing to get the players ready for the season, and then from your side of things, fully understanding each individual player and where everybody slides into their positions?
Absolutely. And one thing I kind of went into, it's funny to think about it in fall. Half of our players weren't here in fall training with us, and we got here in January. So it's the real first time I've actually seen them in person besides on a box of Zoom. And so it's been great to get back on the field, work with them, get to know them, let them know about our philosophy and the things that we want to continue to work on. But it's been great to have them back on the field and continue to work. But, it's been challenging. Everyone always says, first year head coach is always challenging in itself, but you add COVID to it and it's a whole another ball of wax. But it's been fun. So, like I've said before, it's an opportunity to do some great things on the field and bring some excitement to our program and get back on the field. But it's been fun. With every challenge, it comes an opportunity as well, though, to get back on the field.
Well, and maybe talk a little bit about some of the players that we'll see, and so many good numbers from last season, and a lot of players are returning to this roster, which is good to see. Can you talk through the pitching, though? Because I think that was one of the big strengths from a year ago, and one of the off-season moves and the moves that you made early on in your coaching tenure here was bringing back Letty Olivares, who is a pitching coach and a familiar face to Spartan Athletics. So how much does she help, and what are you seeing from the pitching staff here early on?
Well, definitely one thing when I took over the program here, she definitely was the person I wanted to hire. She's always somebody I wanted to work with. And, if you know the whole story, I actually recruited her as a student athlete when I was an assistant coach at Wisconsin. So I've known her for quite some time. I've seen her continue to, develop into one of the best pitching coaches in the country. And I know she's going to do great things with our staff. And I know she's adding some new players to our pitching squad. And I'm excited to see what she can do with them. But she's so great with her craft. Like I said, she's one of the best pitching coaches in the country.
Anybody standing out here, and I know it's kind of a small sample size in the practices you've been able to see, but anybody standing out as you head into the season?
I mean, they all individually are, really, and we're actually going to add a couple other, like I said, a couple other pitchers to our pitching staff that we're, trying out to see, because thinking in order to compete, it doesn't matter if it's preseason or during season, you have to have a staff. And we have JU returning back, with Caroline returning back. We're going to add a couple other. We got Jackie, a new transfer, coming over, and we have some other surprises. I always say coach's always got something under her sleeve that she's going to bring out for us. So I'm excited about it.
Well, and on the offensive side of things, you return a lot of the top hitters from a season ago too. So are they hitting the ground running? What has that been like in the cages? How are they looking?
Oh, they've been looking phenomenal. We had a great practice today. Coach Davenport, brought him on to take over the offense with the team, and we're getting balls flying out of the park. We have one of the largest parks in the country, really. To see balls flying out of here in San Jose is great. So, but he's done a tremendous job with our student athletes over a short period of time. I mean, really, we've only had our team since the end of January. So only, less than a month into practice, and, and some rain and bumps in the roads with COVID guidelines and restrictions and stuff. But, one thing we've done is this has been a great staff, we find a way to get it done. We have to be creative in order to get it done. And I'm excited to see what we're going to do at the field, both on the pitching, the defense, and what we're going to do at the plate. So I'm excited about it.
Well, it's interesting. I think the last time we spoke, you were talking about there needing to be this adaptation for yourself, moving from an assistant role to a head coaching role. How much in the first couple of weeks of games will you anticipate, you learning different things about the team, and then the team making adjustments too, moving into conference play?
I think there's always an adjustment. I've had a great opportunity to, have the experience of coaching third base before over the last couple of years. So I kind of have the experience there, but it's getting to know our players too, because, every field that we play out is going to be different in regards to, the distance of the field and how other teams play. And, But I'm excited about it. I'm just excited for the opportunity to be back on the field and see what we can do. And I told the girls, I said, the game doesn't know, who's playing. It's a game of go 60 feet, turn left, really. And we just got to go out there and put our best foot forward. Win or lose, we got to continue to grow and get better. We got to get ready for conference and using the preseason to prepare for that. We got, some great teams. Obviously, we're opening up with Stanford this weekend, and they've always had a great program and one of the top in the Pac-12. And, let's go out there and let's take a game this weekend from them. That's our challenge. Let's take a couple games.
Should be a lot of fun. We're excited for the softball season. March 10th is the first home date. And again, fans not allowed in attendance right now, but March 10th is when the Spartan softball team will be in San Jose for their first home game. Tammy Lohman, the head coach in her first season. Thanks so much, Coach. Appreciate it. Good luck with the season.
Thank you, Justin. Have a great day, and go Spartans.